Hello students and welcome to this new video. In this new video we are going to start with a new unit which is word processing. This word processing is actually the second unit. It is the unit number 2 and the unit web applications which you have already completed in the previous video, that should be termed as a unit number 1. By mistake we had referred to as unit number 2 in the previous videos, but from now onwards it will be understood that web applications was our first unit and this word processing is a unit number 2. So now we are going to start with this unit 2 word processing, and the session 1 is about managing headers and footers. We have already studied a lot about MS Word in the previous class 9 syllabus. What we have done, we have learned about a variety of formatting options which are available in MS Word. Okay, we are now, all of us are very familiar with MS Word. What is MS Word? MS Word is a type of word processing software. Word processing software means it is used for creating text documents. Okay, and what is there in all of these text documents? What is there? The headers and footers are a very important component. It is a very important section of the document. So in this session we will see how we can manage headers and footers. Managing means what? How we can add them, how we can edit them, and how we can remove them from the document. So first of all, let us understand what is header and footer. See, the header is a section of the document that appears in the top margin. So all of us are familiar with margins. Margins are the spaces which we leave on all the four sides of the document, top, bottom, as well as left and right. Okay, so what is the header? The header is that section of the document which appears in the top margin. It is always in the top margin only, not in the main portion of the document. Okay, and similarly the footer is a section of the document that appears in the bottom margin. So as the name itself indicates, header will come in the top margin of the document and footer will come in the bottom margin. Okay, headers and footers are the parts of a document that contain special information such as page numbers and the total number of pages. So this is also a very important question. If somebody asks you about the definition of the header and the footers, you will write these two lines, that header is a section of the document that appears in the top margin, and what is the definition of a footer? The footer is a section of the document that appears in the bottom margin. This is a very common question that may be asked. Secondly, if somebody asks you, like I have given in the assignment also, I've given a question in the assignment, that what is the information, what is the special information which is contained in headers and footers? So what you will write there? You can write that headers and footers contain special information such as page numbers. Page numbers are contained in headers and footers. Then total number of pages. What is the total number of pages in the document? That quantity is also mentioned in the headers and footers. Then the document title, the company logo. Company logo means that specific picture which the company is using for denoting its identity. Okay, the company, the logos are special images which any organization uses for specifying its own identity. Okay, like it is like a verification, it is like an authentication of the document. Okay, if any document is bearing a logo, then it means that it is an official document. Okay, so document title and company logos can also be a part of the headers and footers. Okay, then any photo which you want to insert, that also can insert in the headers or footers. And then, so similar way, these are the specific piece of information which we can contain in any header or footer. So headers and footers exist on every page in a Word document. Every page in a Word document are having headers and footers, but are they visible or not? That depends on whether we have inserted any information in them or not. If we don't insert any information in the header and footer, then they will be invisible. Okay, they are invisible until we put some information into the headers and footers. If they are empty, then empty headers and footers are not visible in the document. Headers and footers will be visible only when we write something in the headers and footers. So how we can add the header or footer into the document? Simple 4 steps are given over here. First of all, open the document. For example, here it is the document named as ghouse.docx. It is a document, it is a Word file here in which we want to add the header. Then second step is to click the insert tab and then the header button. So go see what is there. There are different tabs in MS Word. We have to go to the insert tab, okay, which is just beside the home tab. Click the insert tab and then we have to go to the header button. Okay, you can see in this figure also, you can see the header and footer buttons are given over here. So this header button is used for, this header button is the same, it is used for header as well as the footer. Okay, the header and footer button is the same. It is denoted by the header name, which is indicated here also. You can see this in the yellow color. This button is indicated. So actually what is there? An arrow is given over here. When you click on this, then what will happen? It will give you options for adding the headers as well as the footers. Okay, so here in the insert tab you have to go to the header button. Okay, then what you will do in the third step, from the built-in headers means what? Those headers which appear in the drop down list. When you click on the arrow in the header button, what you will see, you will get a drop down list which will show you a list of built-in headers. Built-in headers means what? Those headers whose format has been designed previously for you. Okay, the structure has been decided previously. You only have to choose what structure, what type of header you want to use in our document. Whatever type of built-in header we will select, that type of built-in header will be inserted into our document, and we have to choose any of the headers by simply clicking on it. First of all, from the built-in headers, you have to choose any of the headers by just simply click on that, and what will happen after that, that type of header will be inserted into a document. So then what we will see, the header and footer will appear with a special ribbon, header and footer tools. As soon as you click on the option of any of the built-in headers, and what will happen, the header and footer will appear with a special ribbon, header and footer tools. Okay, also a close header and footer button will also appear at the top right corner along with the tabs to close the header and footer, as shown in this figure. As shown in this figure, you can see in this figure what is there. See, figure 2.1 is showing here. When you click on the header button, then what will happen, these types of built-in headers will be displayed. Okay, you can see what are these. These are different types of built-in headers. Like for example, the first is a type of header in which the text is blank and there is no heading over there. Okay, in the second type of header, what is there, there are 3 different columns for in which you can fill the text in your header. So 3 columns are predefined in this type of header. You only have to fill the text. Okay, and in the third type of header, what is there, there's a title which you can insert. Okay, a line is given over here there on which we can type the document title. So what we can choose from any of these types of headers. So for in this example, what we are going to do, we are going to choose this third type of header, built-in header, which is having the space for typing the document title. So this type of header we are going to insert. So we will first click on this type of header. So what will happen after you click on this, then you will see in the next figure that like this, what will happen, the header will be inserted in your in this way. This header will be inserted in your document, and what you will see the space for typing the document title. Okay, let us see here what will happen. This you can see in the ribbon what is there, a new ribbon has appeared, this header and footer tools ribbon. You can see it is highlighted here with the green color also. You can see here in the figure, this header and footer tools ribbon will appear. As soon as you choose any of the built-in headers, then this header and footer tools ribbon will appear on the menu at the top, and then what you can see, it will having different options and different groups of controls here. Okay, what is there, you can see different items you can add, like header you can add, footer you can add, page number also you can add. Okay, you can also type the document on this space which is highlighted with the blue color. This blue colored space is for typing the document title here. Okay, you can see it is mentioned, you type the document title here. You have to put your cursor, you have to click on here, and then you can start typing the document title here also. Okay, if you for adding something more, you can add some different things also, like you can add the different page numbers also using the menu only. Then you can also specify the position of the header also differently, and then also we have a button at the top right corner. What is given, this close header and footer button is given over here. So what you can do, just by clicking on this, if you click on this cross button which is displayed in red color, what will happen, this header and footer ribbon will be closed. Okay, now what will you do after that? After this ribbon is displayed, then what you will do, you have to type the text. Okay, you have to type the document title text here. Okay, then what will happen after that, we have to use the header and footer tools for following the given rules. Okay, you have to by following these steps, you have to use the header and footer tools for formatting your header and footer. So these tools are there for formatting, then applying different types of formatting and adding different types of information for your header. So these different options or these different controls are given in the ribbon for either for formatting your header or for inserting different types of information in your header. Okay, what you will do, first of all, you have to click on the header text box. The header text box is shown here in the blue color. This blue color text box is here for inserting the document title. So what you will do here we will insert a document title. Like for example, here we can insert the header as UNO project. So here UNO project will be the header title here, which is the title, which is actually the title of the document. Okay, to click on the header text box and type the header as UNO project. Then what will happen, then we have to click on the go to footer button for the footer. See, go to footer button is given over here. Okay, go to footer button is there given over there. Then what you have to do, you have to click on this go to footer button, and then what will happen, you will be going to the footer, and then you can format the footer also. You can add some information in the footer also. Okay, and the footer section, you have to type the greenhouse effect. Like here you can see the footer section is given over here at the bottom of the document. And what you can type any text which you want to appear in the footer also. Like for example, here we have typed greenhouse effect. So this greenhouse effect will come in the place of footer text as shown in this figure 2.3. Okay, and the header text will be shown at the top of the document. As you can see here in this this header text is here, it is UNO project. So UNO project is our header text and greenhouse effect is the footer text here. Okay, and what is the fourth step? Then after you have added these types of text to your header and footer, then what you will do, you have to finally click on the close header and footer button, which I have shown you. It is just at the right corner of the ribbon to come out of the header insertion mode. So when you click on this button, then what will happen? This ribbon will be closed and you will come out of the header insertion mode. Okay, notice that a header text appears on top of your document and it continues on every page. Okay, whatever text you have inserted as your header text, that will be shown on the top of every page. Similarly, any photo text also, if you insert, that will also be shown on every page of your document. Okay, so now here we have understood how we can insert header and footer into a document. So in the next video, we will continue with the next topic, which is editing and removing the headers and footers. Okay, I hope you have understood the video now today. Thank you and goodbye.